Okay, guys, in this slide, in this video, we'll learn about Nyquist stability criteria. Let's say we have one open loop control system. So input and output, and the output will be measured by the sensor. So the measure here, so output will be here. So we know that for open loop control system, the transfer function will be equal to transfer function for open loop will be equal to GS output divided by input equal to GS HS. Okay, we also know that GS and HS is a polynomial equation. So for polynomial equation, there will be numerator and denominator. Okay, let's assume the polynomial for GS is the GS equal to numerator G and denominator G, and HS equal to numerator H, denominator H. So our transfer function will be equal to GS times HS, and G and H over dG dH. Okay, this one is 0 for open loop. This one is pole for open loop control system. Okay, next is closed loop. The second is closed loop control system. Okay, for closed loop control system, we just the sensor, the output of the sensor will be go to the input for comparison. So we compare the output with the input, just like this. Okay, this is input. So we compare. So our system will come control closed loop control system. So the transfer function for closed loop control system is, this one is open loop. Transfer function for closed loop equal to GS 1 plus GS HS. Okay, again, this is polynomial equation, so we can take this terms go here and this term go here. So this will become GS NG over dG divided by 1 plus GS HS is GS HS NG NH dG dH. Okay, we have this kind of equation. Then we can simplify it. This one bring here dG dH plus NG NH. Okay, this one bring here, this one times NG over dG times dG over dH will become NG dH. Okay, dG cancel, so dH. Okay, this one is 0 for closed loop. This one is pole for closed loop. Okay. Okay. Now we take this part. we assume as Fs. Fs is equal to 1 plus Gs Hs equal to 1 plus Ng Nh over dg dh equal to this one dg dh plus Ng Nh over dg dh. Okay, this one is 0 for Fs, this one is pole for Fs. Okay, 0 Fs, pole Fs. Okay. Okay, from these three equations, so what we can relate it? Okay, we can see that this pole for Fs is equal to pole for open loop control system. Okay, pole for Fs is equal to pole for open loop control system. And then this one is pole for control loop. So we can sum pole for control loop, close loop divided by pole for open loop. Okay. Okay, 0 for Fs is pole for closed loop. Pole for this one. 0 and pole for Fs is pole for open loop. To check this, okay, again to check the stability for control closed loop control system, we check the poles. So we check the pole. To check the stability of open loop, check this pole. So this pole and this pole means that by just using this equation, we can know both stability. The one is for closed loop and this one for open loop control system. So from this equation, we can observe that 0 of Fs are pole. 0 of Fs are pole for control closed loop control system, and pole for Fs is pole for open loop control system. So this is easier to find the pole of CS. So the equation, the Fs equation is very important to determine the stability of open loop and closed loop control system. Okay, and also from this equation, we can mapping the system together relation between zero and poles of this zero and pole of this equation. We can mapping. We can correlate with the pole of open loop and also pole of control system. Then we can know the stability by using this equation. This open loop. This is we call open loop. This open loop control system. Okay, by using this mapping, 1 plus 1 mapping, we can know the stability of both control systems. So the beauty of this equation. Okay, one is good there minus 1. So that is the beauty of this equation. Okay, that's all.